Rats. They're everywhere, from bustling city streets to ancient ruins. But did you know these tiny creatures have shaped human history in ways you can't even imagine? Stick around because today we're diving into the fascinating story of how rats changed the world forever. Let's rewind to 14th century Europe. The Black Death, one of the deadliest pandemics in human history, wiped out nearly 50 million people, over half of Europe's population. And the culprit? Rats, carrying fleas infected with Yersinia pestis. But here's the twist. Without this catastrophic event, the modern world as we know it might not exist. The plague didn't just take lives, it reshaped society. Labor shortages led to higher wages. Feudalism began to crumble, making room for modern capitalism. All of that because of rats. Surprising, right? But rats' story doesn't end in the past. Today, they're thriving in urban ecosystems worldwide. Take New York City, for example, home to over 2 million rats. That's roughly 1 rat for every 4 people. These resilient creatures have adapted to nearly every environment we've created. Now, let's talk science. Believe it or not, rats are heroes in medical research. From cancer treatments to vaccines, these little creatures have saved countless lives. Ever heard of the polio vaccine? It wouldn't exist without groundbreaking studies conducted on, yes, you guessed it, rats. And rats are more than just lab assistants. They're also incredibly intelligent. They can learn complex tasks, navigate mazes, and even show empathy. One fascinating study found that rats would rather free a trapped friend than take food for themselves. Makes you wonder, are they more like us than we think? But how did rats become a global phenomenon? The answer lies in human trade. From the Silk Road to colonial ships, rats hitched rides to every corner of the planet. Wherever humans went, rats followed. Take the age of exploration, for instance. Ships brought rats to the Americas, forever altering ecosystems. They competed with native species and spread diseases, leaving a lasting impact on local environments. Rats have also left their mark on our culture. They're symbols of survival and adaptability, but let's be honest, they're also a source of fear and disgust. Why? It's all about perspective. In some cultures, they're pests. In others, they're revered. In India, for example, the Karni Mata temple is home to thousands of rats, worshipped as sacred beings. Devotees visit daily, feeding and caring for them. It's a stark contrast to the fear they evoke in much of the world. And here's something amazing. In Africa, giant pouched rats are saving lives. These remarkable creatures are trained to detect landmines and diagnose diseases like tuberculosis. With their keen sense of smell and intelligence, they're unsung heroes in public health and safety. From spreading pandemics to advancing medicine, reshaping economies to saving lives, rats have been central to human history. Love them or hate them, their impact is undeniable. So, what can we learn from rats? Adaptability, resilience, intelligence. They've thrived alongside us for centuries, surviving against all odds. Maybe there's a lesson in that for all of us. Next time you see a rat scurrying by, take a moment to think. This tiny creature has shaped the world in ways we're only beginning to understand. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And remember, even the smallest creatures can leave the biggest impact. See you next time.